Supernatural Season 10. Yes, Season 10. Can you believe that Supernatural has been around for 10 years? Wow. I, for one, was very much looking forward to this season, especially after that Season 9 finale and what happened to Dean. Now, before I get into the details and everything that happened in Episode 1 entitled Black, I want to just give my initial thoughts and reactions. Right off the bat, I'm surprised. This episode was not at all what I was expecting. It's not that I didn't like it. Again, I just was completely surprised by what they gave us. Let's start by how the episode started, because I did like this. The way how you saw this woman, a demon, tied up and almost being tortured, and the way how she was describing a Winchester being one of them and the things that he's been doing. Clearly, I thought it was Dean. And it's a setup because you see that it's Sam. Because Sam is desperate. He's doing everything that he can to find his brother. He's torturing this demon. By the time we see Crowley and Dean talking, Crowley says it's been 6 months. So I'm like, well, wait, hold on. We jumped ahead 6 months? Fuck. I did not want them to jump ahead. I was hoping to see, like, right where it left off. And maybe Sam sees Dean wake up or sees him up with black eyes and there's a confrontation. And maybe there's a scuffle or fight and then Dean takes off. Then you can jump ahead. I feel like it would have been nice to see exactly what happened after Dean woke up. So it sucks we didn't get that. But when we do see Dean, again, it's not what I'm expecting. I'm expecting to see this monster, this guy who's uncontrollable. But no, he's in a bar singing karaoke. Drunk. And it was funny, don't get me wrong, but again, this just wasn't what I was expecting. I kind of wanted to see a more evil Dean just to see how far he has fallen, especially if it's been 6 months. You see him with Crowley, and Crowley's clearly annoyed that they're spending all their time in a bar. Following Sam, desperately looking for Dean, and he sees the video camera of Dean being attacked by this person in a convenience store. He had the black eyes. I liked following Sam doing this. Again, this creates a completely different dynamic that I don't think we've ever seen one episode where Sam and Dean weren't in the same episode together. I could be completely wrong. Maybe it's happened. But especially not in this way, where they're just completely separate. And there's a moment where Sam gets kidnapped because his arm is in a sling, so he is weak, admittedly. But I did think it was a little sloppy of him to get attacked by this guy the way that he did. Sure, his car engine stopped and he didn't know what was going on. He tried to get help from this guy. But I felt like this guy was a little obviously creepy. It just was obvious that he was going to do something. I feel like Sam should have been more prepared for that. In this guy, we didn't get a whole lot about him, but we know that Dean, maybe in these time lapse, he did something to him, so he wants revenge. When he calls Dean, Dean just couldn't give any less of a shit. I mean, he does ask if his brother is still alive, but when the guy threatens to kill him, Dean's like, whatever. I told him to let me go, to stay away, and he didn't do it, so whatever happened to him is his own fault. And he hangs up the phone, and it's like, damn. Well, this certainly isn't the Dean that we saw last season. And that's when I got it. That's when I got that they weren't doing what I expected. And I know sometimes it's hard for me to not rewrite the show or not say, well, this is what they should have done. Of course, it's easy to do that. I'm going to give this show a chance. Supernatural has proven itself more and more times over again for me to do this. I'm going to see what they're going to do with Dean. Because clearly, it's not so much that Dean is pure evil or he's not possessed per se by a demon. It's that his own soul is probably slowly becoming a demon, a full-fledged demon. So he's losing his humanity. He's losing his feelings that he's had, and that's where the I don't give a fuck attitude comes from. Like when he told that woman that basically he doesn't care about her, he just had sex with her, and that's it. So it's a direction, again, that I probably wouldn't have done with Demon Dean, but I'm willing to see where it goes. It's a little interesting. I don't really know where the Castiel and Hannah stuff is going to go. I felt like an idiot when Sam called Castiel at the very beginning because I didn't really know why Castiel was coughing and as sick as he was. Even when I saw him sleeping, I'm like, wait a minute, he's sleeping. Angels don't sleep, do they? And then when him and Hannah were talking, I'm like, oh yeah, it's because his grace is diminishing. I'm a fucking idiot. I can't believe I forgot that Castiel is slowly dying. Duh. So it's interesting to see what is he going to do with that, because he doesn't want to just go off and kill an angel and steal their grace too. Overall, maybe I don't sound as enthusiastic. I certainly wasn't blown away like I was expecting with this first episode. Again, I wish there was more of a confrontation. I wish we saw more of Demon Dean being evil, but the season's young. I gotta give it time. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below, what did you think of episode 1 of season 10? Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Later!